Pyramids in Bosnia? Pyramids. Everyone knows pyramids, right? Big pointy things in Egypt, pharaohs, mummies, the whole shebang. But what if I told you there might be pyramids in Bosnia? Yeah, Bosnia. Not the first place that springs to mind, is it? More famous for, well, other things. But in a valley near a town called Visoko, some rather large hills have caused quite a stir. Some say they're not hills at all, but ancient pyramids, bigger than the ones in Egypt. Now, I'm not saying aliens are involved, but aliens. We're talking 5 main mounds here: the Pyramid of the Sun, Moon, Dragon, Earth, and Love. Catchy names, right? The Sun Pyramid is the biggest, supposedly over 220 meters high. That's taller than the Great Pyramid of Giza. They're not as pointy as the Egyptian ones, more like giant triangular hills. But hey, maybe the Bosnians were going for a more laid-back pyramid vibe. Covered in trees and soil, they do look like ordinary hills at first glance. But some say beneath all that lies a network of tunnels and chambers just waiting to be explored. The man who kicked off this whole pyramid party is Dr. Samir Osmanagic. Now, Semir's a fascinating chap. He's got a PhD, written books, the whole 9 yards. He's convinced these are pyramids, built by a super-advanced civilization thousands of years ago. He points to the hill's geometric shapes, the orientation to the cardinal points, and some underground passages as proof. He's even found what he believes are ancient concrete slabs and energy beams emanating from the pyramids. Sounds pretty convincing, right? Well, not everyone's sold. Now, the scientific community, they're a skeptical bunch. And when they heard about pyramids in Bosnia, let's just say they didn't all rush out to buy fedoras and whips. Many geologists say the pyramids are just natural formations, shaped by erosion over millions of years. The concrete blocks, just naturally cemented sandstone, they claim. And those energy beams could be anything, really. They also point out that there's no archaeological evidence to support the existence of a super-advanced civilization in Bosnia. No ancient tools, pottery, or even a scrap of papyrus mentioning giant pyramids. All right, so Section 5, a geologist walks into a pyramid. This is where things get really interesting. One geologist, Robert Schoch, actually went to Visoko to check things out. He wanted to see for himself what all the fuss was about. Now, Robert's no stranger to ancient mysteries. He's been around the block a few times when it comes to controversial theories. He's the guy who said the Sphinx was way older than everyone thought. That was a big deal in the archaeological community. But even he wasn't convinced about the Bosnian pyramids. He approached the site with a healthy dose of skepticism. He said the concrete was just natural rock, and the tunnels were probably just old mine shafts. To him, it didn't add up to an ancient civilization. He even found a fossil in one of the concrete slabs. That was a game changer for him. Not exactly a sign of advanced technology. It seemed more like a natural occurrence than a man-made structure. But Samir and his team, they're not backing down. They believe in their findings and are determined to prove their theory. They say the skeptics are just stuck in their old ways, afraid to admit that history as we know it might be wrong. They argue that new discoveries often face resistance. With advanced technology and fresh perspectives, Samir's team continues to explore and gather evidence. They believe that the truth is out there, waiting to be uncovered. Whether you side with the skeptics or the believers, one thing is clear: the mystery of the Bosnian pyramids is far from solved, and the quest for answers continues. Section 6. Dating Dilemmas. One of the biggest bones of contention is the age of the pyramids. The debate has been ongoing for years, with no clear resolution in sight. Semir claims they could be over 30,000 years old, which would make them the oldest pyramids on Earth by a long shot. This assertion has sparked both excitement and skepticism within the archaeological community. But dating ancient structures is tricky business. The methods used are complex and often yield varying results, making it difficult to reach a consensus. It's not like they have best before dates stamped on them. The lack of clear definitive markers adds to the challenge. You've got carbon dating, but that only works on organic material. This means that stones and other inorganic materials can't be dated using this method. And then there's the whole issue of contamination and calibration. Even the slightest error can throw off the results, leading to debates and disagreements among experts. So far, there's no conclusive scientific evidence to support Semir's claims about the age of the pyramids. The research is ongoing, and new discoveries could change our understanding at any time. But hey, absence of evidence isn't evidence of absence, right? The mystery continues and the search for answers goes on. Who knows what we might uncover next? Section 7. Treasure Hunters and Tunnel Vision. Despite the controversy, the Bosnian Pyramids have become quite the tourist attraction. People from all over the world come to see these mysterious mounds for themselves. And who can blame them? Pyramids are cool. There are tours, conferences, even a little shop selling pyramid-shaped souvenirs. Some people believe the pyramids have healing powers, and they come to meditate in the tunnels. Of course, where there's mystery, there are always treasure hunters. Rumors abound of hidden chambers filled with gold and ancient artifacts. So far, no one's found El Dorado, but the search continues. Section 8. So, real or rubbish? So, are the Bosnian pyramids the real deal or just a load of old cobblers? It's a question that's divided scientists, archaeologists, and armchair enthusiasts for years. On the one hand, the lack of hard evidence is pretty damning. On the other hand, there's something undeniably intriguing about these giant structures. And who knows? Maybe, just maybe, Semir's onto something. After all, stranger things have happened. Remember when everyone thought the Earth was flat? Section 9. Pyramids, still full of secrets and probably some spiders. The Bosnian pyramids have long been a subject of fascination and mystery. These enigmatic structures, nestled in the heart of Bosnia, continue to captivate the imagination of both locals and visitors alike. The debate over the Bosnian pyramids is likely to rage on for years to come. Scholars, archaeologists, and historians are often seen passionately discussing their origins, with some believing they are ancient man-made wonders, while others argue they are natural geological formations. In the meantime, those mysterious mounds will continue to fascinate and intrigue us. Tourists flock to the site, eager to explore and uncover the secrets that lie within these ancient hills. Hikers and adventurers are drawn to the area, captivated by the allure of the unknown. Whether they're ancient wonders or just geological oddities, one thing's for sure, they make for a great story. The tales and legends surrounding the pyramids add to their mystique, making them a popular topic of conversation and speculation. And who knows? Maybe one day, we'll finally uncover the truth behind the pyramids of Bosnia. With ongoing research and excavation, new discoveries are being made all the time, bringing us closer to understanding their true nature and purpose. Until then, I'll just be here, polishing my fedora and waiting for the call to join the next expedition. The thrill of discovery and the promise of adventure keep the spirit of exploration alive. Just as soon as I find my whip, every explorer needs their trusty gear, ready for whatever challenges lie ahead, and maybe some bug spray. After all, the wilderness is full of surprises, and it's always best to be prepared for anything, including those pesky spiders.